One method of secretion is called marrow-crine secretion. Marrow-crine secretion. What happens in marrow-crine type secretion? These are the cells inside the gland. These are the cells inside the gland. Okay. What happens in marrow-crine type secretion? The chemicals. These are the chemicals should be secreted. Okay. So the cells are filled with chemicals. Okay. These chemical molecules move up and inside the cells you have vesicles. You know, vesicles are membranous sacs, and these vesicles get filled with those chemicals. So chemicals are located inside the vesicles, okay? And these vesicles will go to the top part, apical end of the cells. Gradually they will move up and will rupture to release the chemical. This is called exocytosis. Exocytosis. By rupture of the vesicles, chemicals come out. If you see that kind of secretion, that is called marrow-crine secretion. Another type of secretion, so this is by exocytosis, rupture of the vesicles. Another type of secretion, that is called apocrine secretion. What happens in apocrine? Again, this is apocrine gland. These are the cells inside the gland. What happens, you see, no vesicles are there. These are the chemicals inside the cell. These chemicals will move to the upper end like this and will accumulate here. So first the chemicals are everywhere inside the cell, then they will move up to the top portion, to the apical end of the cells, like this, will accumulate there. And then, this is interesting, you see what happens next? The whole upper portions of the cells are shed, will be detached from the lower part. So this is the lower part. And the upper part will get separated from the bottom part. And the chemicals will get out. So this type of release is called apocrine, or secretion is apocrine. So by shedding of the upper portion of the cells. Okay? So the cell membrane will be destroyed like this. Chemical molecules are secreted. Now, holocrine, another type of secretion from exocrine is called holocrine secretion. In holocrine secretion, the cells are completely destroyed, death of the cell. So, these are the cells filled with the chemicals, and what will happen, you see here, this is something interesting, these are the stem cells here. In the bottom of these cells you have stem cells. Stem cells. Okay. So these cells are completely destroyed. Death of these cells will cause the release of the chemicals, and these stem cells will again produce new cells. Make sense? So completely new cell line will be formed. Make sense? Again the chemicals will be accumulated these cells will be destroyed again completely. Okay, the stem cells will produce new cells again. This type is called holocrine secretion. Have you heard the word holocaust? Have you heard this? Probably many of you, right? I believe all of you have heard, right? Like killing. Holocaust. Yeah. Right? So these cells are dying, right? Many of these cells are being destroyed to secrete. So, holocrine secretion. Okay? So those are three types of secretion. Okay. So, sweat glands and sebaceous glands. Write down one thing, this will be helpful, otherwise it could be confusing. Sweat glands and sebaceous glands, those are two types of glands, right, in the skin. Sweat glands, there are two types. So sweat, two types of sweat. One is called eccrine sweat gland, and another type is called apocrine sweat gland. So there are two types of sweat gland. Now, eccrine sweat gland, also write it down. Eccrine sweat gland is highly watery. 99% is water. Small amount of salt and other chemicals. Okay. So now you tell me, this one is mainly water, right? So when it comes out, it lowers the body temperature, right? We know that water takes the heat out, right? So this type of sweat gland, eccrine sweat gland, is responsible for lowering the body temperature. Is it clear? Because it is water. Apocrine sweat glands are located in particular areas: axillary area, armpit, and anogenital area, in the perineal area. And those areas are mostly confined, and the chance of microorganism to grow there is more. And the secretion is oily secretion, not watery. This sweat gland is watery secretion, and this one is oily secretion. Okay? And the sebaceous glands are widely distributed, develop mostly from the follicles. You must remember the picture I showed you. Sebaceous attached to the follicle, right? Hair follicle. Why? Because they develop from the follicles. They grow from the follicles. And sebaceous glands become active at puberty. And the secretion is called sebum. The name of secretion is called sebum. The name of secretion of sweat glands is sweat, right? And the name of secretion of sebaceous gland is sebum. Make sense? So, sebum is oily secretion. It has bactericidal action. That means it can kill the bacteria and soften hair and skin. That you were asking, right? This secretion causes, makes the hair oily, soft, and yeah. So those are three glands. Now let's go back. Eccrine glands cause secretion by marrocrine. You see here how the eccrine sweat glands cause secretion? This way. That's why they are also called marrocrine. Eccrine or marrocrine. Vesicles are formed, then secretion occurs. Apocrine sweat glands will cause secretion this way. Apocrine, the upper portion of the cells will be destroyed. Okay? So these are two types of sweat glands: eccrine or marrocrine and apocrine. and sebaceous gland, holocrine secretion. That means the cells are completely destroyed. The death of the cells occur, and from the stem cells, new cells are formed. Okay? So, three types of glands secrete by three different ways, right? One type of sweat gland this way, another type of sweat gland this way, and sebaceous gland this way. Okay? Make sense? Got it? Okay. So let's stop here.